Davon, how you doing? This is Ashley. This is the video I was talking to you about on the phone. I'm really excited to make this video for you. Just like I said on the phone, I'm going to keep it short, sweet, to the point. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time either. So once you're finished watching this video, just reach out. I'd love to talk some more, kind of take things from there, answer any questions you may have, and yeah, so I'm going to jump right on in, and I'm going to start with your current website. So when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate that site, and to be able to cater to different types of people coming to your website for whatever reason that may be. Now, what I mean when I say that is when somebody comes to your site, they don't want to have to scroll and read all your content just to figure out what services you're offering, what areas you offer those services in, and how they can get a hold of you for the services that you're offering. So what we like to do in all of our websites is have all that information listed right from the beginning of that website without them having to scroll. And you'll find that it has better conversion rates, you'll get more clients that way, it makes your site that much more user-friendly, so on and so forth. And I'll touch base on all that here in a little bit. So back to what I was talking about, the first thing that I like that you have on multiple spots right from the start of your site is a click-to-call phone number. They are both great for client conversions. Now the next thing that I want to mention is I would definitely implement a form submission option. Somewhere over here would be perfect. But what that does is it caters to the opposite type of people who don't want to talk on the phone. They might be at work still, whatever the case may be. We need to make sure that we have multiple ways for people to get a hold of you for the services that you're offering. And the form submission option is also a great, it also has great conversions. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the overall look, aesthetic, the feel of your website. Now you guys have a pretty nice look. Now looks aren't everything, but they do matter. And I'll show you what I mean by that here in a little bit when it comes to your guys' competitor. I do like how you have all your services in drop-down menus. That makes your site that much more user-friendly. So the next thing that I want to talk about is your content on your website. So when it comes to content, the more content, the better, because Google can only read. So what it looks like to me, like you guys are not considered an authority yet, because in order to be considered an authority, you need at least 2,000 words. And that's not just any old written content, that's professionally written, keyword-rich, authoritative content. So what that means is if we were to decide to start working together, what we would do is go do competitive keyword research based on your competitors, find the keywords we know are going to bring you and your business more, you and your company more business. And we take those, send them out to our professional content writers, and they strategically place those keywords throughout the content that they're writing about you and your services that you offer. And what those keywords are for is they're what people type in Google to find you. So they're very important. And I'll show you some of them here in a little bit, but if you're not being found for those keywords, then you're not going to be getting any business. So speaking of your competitor, I did a general search in Google, and these guys from the organic section are one of your competitors. Now, I say one of your competitors because you have many different competitors all throughout Google for all the different keywords that you want to be found for. I could type plumber with an S, and then you could have a completely different competitor show up. This video would be really long if I showed you all those keywords, so this is just to give you an idea of what's out there business-wise. So coming over here, these are the competitors that I was talking about. I'm going to show you how to beat these guys. But if we look, we can see that their website is just a little bit more fresh, a little bit cleaner. They have their services all in drop-down menus. They could implement a few things on their site, but that's where looks matter, but they don't. They matter to the customer or to somebody who's coming to your site, but looks don't necessarily matter to Google. It's more what's behind your website that really matters to Google, and we want to make sure that we cater to all of it. So looking at these guys, they're nothing special. They don't have nothing crazy. They're just there because somebody needs to be there. So these guys would not be hard to beat. But coming over here, I want to break down Google for you based on this search that I did. So the first thing you see is the Google Guaranteed Ads. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but basically Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage in terms of money. Now the conversion rate for these are pretty high, and that's great for you guys because I'm sure you're well aware when somebody calls you, they're more prone to making a purchase rather than maybe filling out a form submission like I was talking about earlier. Now don't get me wrong, form submissions have their own conversions, but that's just what I was saying. So coming down to the next section, this is the Google My Business section, and this is a very important section to want to be in, as any section in Google is. Because just like with your website, how I said some people come to call, some people come to message, same thing with Google. Some people come to strictly go to the ads, other people strictly go to the organic, and so on and so forth. So if we make sure we have you in all those spots all throughout Google, you have the best odds. So looking in this section right here, you guys are currently not showing up. So as of right now, you're missing out on all this business. So what we'd want to do to get you ranked in this area is we'd want to have citations. We'd want to post on your GMB listing weekly. Reviews is a good one. Geotagged pictures. There's a lot that goes into this area, but again, it's an important section to want to be ranked in. So the last section of Google that I'm going to go over with you is the organic section. It directly deals with your website, and in order to get ranked here, it requires having relevant backlinks. Now, you're not on the first page of Google, which again is a problem. I actually found you guys on the 4th page of Google, and if you're not somewhere up at the top here in Google on the first page, nobody's going to the 2nd, 3rd, let alone the 4th page of Google. So if you're not on this first page of Google, you're not maximizing your business to its fullest potential. So I'm going to show you how to show up in this area here. So we come over to a paid resource I pay monthly for, and we're looking at your stats currently. Your UR is how trustworthy or legit Google looks at your site. This is rated out of 100. You're currently rated a 21. Not too bad, you know, not the worst. Now you have 461 backlinks, but they're only giving you a 6 out of 100. That tells me the backlinks you have are spammy, they're not relevant, and they could be hurting your rankings. That's why I said earlier we want the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness. Now because of all this, you're only getting 4 people to your website each and every month. That's a per month number. That's not a lot of business at all. Now, don't get me wrong, 4 is better than none, but what I'm saying is compared to your competitors, you should be getting so much more business and so much more recognition. You know what I'm trying to say. So coming over to where you're getting your business from, you're getting your business from your own name, which tells me it's word of mouth traffic. Which is great. Again, you know, business is business, but we want to target the people who don't know about you, who are new to the area, who, you know, had a bad experience with a plumbing company and they're looking for someone else to work with. Those are the people that we want to get for you. So if we come and take a look at your competitor, we can see their trust in Google is not very good. Their backlinks are not good. But look at the traffic that they're getting. They're getting over 320 people to their website each and every month. Again, keep in mind, this is just one of your competitors. So if we take a look at where they're getting their business from, we can see 450 people are going in Google every month and typing Plumbers Tampa. Now 60 of them are directly going to their website. These are all those keywords I was talking about earlier that are so important that people are searching in Google. Now, it's not as simple as having these keywords in your content. We need to add backlinks, and we need to basically power these in order to be ranked, because I can type this in any content, but it takes someone like us to know what they're doing to rank those keywords. That's the important part. Because you could have, let me actually look and see if you have, okay, so this is a great example. Plumbers Tampa, you have this keyword, but you're in the 28th position, which is almost the 3rd page of Google, while these guys, Plumbers Tampa, they're in the 3rd position, which is the 1st page, the 3rd one down, and they're getting 60 people to their site per month. And that's where they probably have someone working for them that is getting these keywords ranked. That way they show up for them. But that's all I have for you right now. I really hope you enjoyed. You see what you're currently getting versus what you could be getting. Again, this is just one of your competitors. The business is there. It literally just takes you wanting to take your business to the next level in order to take you there, because we handle the rest. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Reach out. I'd love to talk some more, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.